Welcome, Cancer, to your September monthly Power Path Tarot reading, a monthly astrology and tarot series created to help you unlock clarity, trust your intuition, and take aligned action. I'm Heather Ellis, and in these monthly readings, we explore four key dimensions: career and wealth, shadow work, past life insight, and strategy to help you stay grounded, empowered, and on your soul path. I created this series to help you build self-trust and navigate life's shifts with purpose. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And whether you are here for the first time or are a longtime subscriber, welcome to the Dogstar Astrology and Tarot Pack. First up is a quick review of the astrology, and then we're going to dive right into the cards. You can use the timestamps below to move around the video. And now let's explore what the universe has in store for you this month. Cancer, there's some excitement happening in the sky for the month of September as we are entering eclipse season. I will be focusing on the eclipses and how and where they are impacting you based on your rising sign, as that provides more precision on the house that will be lit up in your natal chart. If you know your birth time, you can get a free natal chart using the link in the description below. If you don't know your birth time, you can also look at how the eclipse is going to impact you through the lens of your sun sign. It is good to look at the big three if you know them. So that is your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. Your moon sign shows your emotional landscape and home life. Your sun is your vitality, ego, what you want to be known for in your career. And your rising sign can be anything about you as it represents the self. Cancer, the eclipse energy can manifest and play out for 6 months to up to a year after the eclipse. So don't expect those big changes on the exact day of the eclipses. There are two eclipses in September: a full lunar eclipse September 7th, and a partial solar eclipse on September 21st. The September 7th total lunar eclipse is right on top of the North Node in Pisces. So for Cancer rising, this indicates intensity around a completion, fulfillment, revelation, or change about yourself and your beliefs, values, learning, philosophy, and foreign lands and people. Again, this can take up to 6 months to completely unfold. And for Cancer Sun, this is more about your career, things ending, completing, changing, or shifting in your career path. And for Cancer Moon, these things are ending, completing, shifting, changing in your home life. Now, for Cancer Rising, this is happening on your 9th house, 3rd house axis of foreign lands and people, morality, learning, and then also of neighbors and neighborhood, short distance travel, and siblings. So this indicates that changes in what you consider community and a desire to change or expand that, and expanding your knowledge and learning are occurring. So on the upside, this does look like changes occurring are likely to be positive, as Jupiter is in a positive aspect to the eclipse, bringing luck, opportunity, prosperity, and abundance. Now, the September 21st partial solar eclipse is happening in the sign of Virgo. This solar eclipse new moon represents new beginnings and change, but because of the eclipse, this is a destined new beginning and change in your immediate environment and neighborhood, or a writing or communication project. So with the South Node here, this also indicates that the new beginning comes with a destined ending or releasing and letting go. So this could play out where you decide to move to a new neighborhood, province, or state, but in doing so, you have to release and let go of your current neighborhood environment. So that is the astrology that I have for you, Cancer. Now let's dive right into the cards. Cancer, the first cards I'm going to pull are going to be for your career and wealth. If you don't work, if you are retired, or you are a homemaker, this is still going to be about your wealth and finances, but it's also about your place out in the world, your reputation, what you're known for, what you've put your name to, and rather than an actual career, okay? And let's see. So this first card is going to represent you. I'm just going to look and make sure that you can see it in the camera. Okay. And then this card is week 1 of September for your career and wealth. This is week 2. This is week 3. And this is week 4. Okay. A little bit of a glare on that one. Sorry about that. And then over here, I'm going to be pulling cards. This is your shadow block. So what it is that is holding you back. And of course, we've got the devil. That's a no-brainer there. And then the next one is your past life insight. So it's your karmic gifts, what you were born with, the special talents. And then your final card is your action plan, your strategy to make the most of the month. I'm going to pull one more card for the shadow block. This is a shadow. Here we go. Oh, nope, not that one. That's my angel number card. That's later. Yeah, make sure you stay tuned to the end because I do have some oracle cards. I have some angel number cards and I have an animal speak rune. So it is going to be your shadow work oracle card here, just as a clarifier or extra information about that shadow block. Okay. And we have that one there. Okay. 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 So Cancer, your energy for the month of September, you have the Knight of Cups. So this is you moving forward, okay? Knights are doers of the tarot deck. So you're taking action throughout the month of September, but you're taking action aligned with your heart and your heart space. So even though cups we usually look at as romantic things, but this is a career and wealth. So this is about how you are aligning your feelings, your heart space, your emotions in with your career and your finances. And for some of you too, because it is the cups and it relates to the heart, it relates to the emotions, it relates connections with others and family. This can be you networking, so taking action with networking strategies, but also your home and your home life in the sense of your home being your place of security, your place of stability, and it's a possession. It is still part of your wealth. So some of you, this could be about things that are going on in the home. Are you looking to buy a home, sell a home? Are you looking to rent a property, or like as a renter, person renting it out, or even as a rentee, someone that's renting a space? So it can play out that way as well. But either way, there's action, there's things taking place, there's movement in the month of September in this area of your life. So I do like that. For some of you, this really is going to be about your home and that home environment and stability in terms of like your wealth, your security, your stability, and your money, your possessions, because you do have the Six of Cups in that first week. This is nostalgia. This is people from the past. It's your family. So it could be a family home. So this could be about you. For some of you, this is actually going to be maybe you're buying your first home. You and your spouse are buying your first home, or you're doing renovations to your home. You're spending money on your home. You're doing something related to the home environment. So, or for some of you too, this could be gifts coming in, or monetary gifts, or actual objects where someone in the family is giving you some kind of a gift. So it could be playing out that way for some of you, but for others of you, if this is just your career in general, that first week, you could be finding people that you were connected to in the past. So past coworkers, past boss, past people that you networked with are coming out of the woodwork in that first week of the month. In the second week, we have the High Priestess. So this is, you're really connected with your intuition. So whatever you're doing in your career or finances, in your wealth, you are tapped into your intuition. You're getting some downloads here too, some knowledge, some information, but it's not information that you can just find in a book. It's coming from your higher self. That's on just like insights on when to take action, when to sit still, especially when it comes to like investments or buying and selling things, right? Or when to actually like speak up at work if you have a really good idea or you think you have a good idea, and when to just keep quiet and listen. So you're getting a lot of intuitive insights with that. So make sure you're paying attention to that, Cancer. And then when we get into week 3, you have the Seven of Cups. There's opportunities happening here. So again, if we're like looking at buying and selling a home or property or some kind of possessions here, you're seeing there could be multiple offers, or you could be looking at multiple places and liking a lot of places, and now you have a decision to make, right? For others of you where this is just about your job, there could be opportunities coming in your career. For some of you, you could even be putting some feelers out there, or even some resumes out there for a change of job or a promotion, or just even an opportunity at work. But whatever it is, with that being that cups, it's still aligned with that heart space. It's something that you are emotionally connected to. It was something that it will feel good to do. And for some of you, this could even play out in terms of volunteer opportunities, okay? Or humanitarian efforts. that kind of energy. And then in our last week of September, we have the Three of Cups. So a lot of Cups energy. And this is why I keep going back to the home and the property, because you do have a lot of Cups energy. But so in your career and finances, there really, this month of September, Cancer, there is really this connection to house, home, or your community, and like these connections like this with other people. So again, it could be about people that you've networked with, groups that you're associated with. But with the Three of Cups, there's celebrating here going on. So if you were looking at buying and selling a property, maybe you did sell your property and you were able to sell it for more than you thought you were going to, or maybe you're getting that dream property or that dream home, or if you're renting, you got the apartment or the house, whatever it is that you were looking for, you were really hoping for, the one that was on the top of the list, but you have support from people around you coming together, celebrating you, celebrating your wins, celebrating your successes, but also like this is just a happy card. This is known as the party card, right? So this is just a really good feel good energy by the end of the month. And I like this for you, Cancer. This is good. This is really good. Now, we're going to move into your shadow work, and you have, of course, the devil. Like that is the epitome here of shadow work. This is the devil, because this is really anything that we do that keeps us from shining our light, from being the best versions of ourselves. So whether or not these are addictions, and addictions can be, it can be like gambling, it can be substance addictions, it can be addictions to people, it can be addictions to spending money. There's so many different things, that food, like it can really be anything, work, being a workaholic. But it can even also be things like our confidence and lacking confidence because of our negative self-talk and how we the things that go on in the mind, or it can even be materialism and egotism. So the devil can play out so many different ways, and you will know how it's going to play out for you. But this is about being a shadow work card. This is about acknowledging it, identifying it, bringing it to the surface, to the light, so you can release it or integrate it and deal with it, and and move through it. So it's no longer something that holds you down, but it's something that actually empowers you. And that's what you're doing this month, Cancer, is finding out all those things, right? And the shadow work oracle card that we have is dark reflection. And this says, when you look into the abyss looks back. So this is about truth seeking and liberation. So the month of September is a really good opportunity for you to liberate yourself from anything, any habits, any addictions, any procrastination, any negative self-talk, anything that holds you down in any kind of way, Cancer. This is the month for you to be releasing that. So do know that and working on that. And then as your past life insight, so this is your karmic gift, what you were born, what you brought into this lifetime with you as a gift from past lifetimes, or a talent. And you've got the Seven of Wands, and this is usually a card of defending oneself, defending one's beliefs, positions, possessions, whatever it is. But it's this defending, this ability to defend. And you know what, Cancer, you are you are symbolized by the crab, right? You have the ooey gooey center, the emotions. You feel so deeply, you feel emotion so deeply, but on the outside you have this hard shell and these pincers, right, that you can like snap at people if they try to hurt you. So I just feel like this is, you may not realize it, but you have this natural ability to set boundaries, okay? And I think part of that shadow work here is like, and some of it could be for some of you, is that you haven't been setting boundaries with people, but you are able to do that. That outer shell of the crab lets you set that boundary with people. And this is a natural talent and skill you have. And that is what you need to utilize in the month of September, is making sure that you're setting healthy boundaries with others around you and even yourself, right? If you have things that are holding you back, and let's say it's the negative self-talk, that's an easy one to talk about, right? If you have negative self-talk going on, it's that setting that boundary that every time it starts, you're going to interrupt it and stop it, right? And set that boundary like, nope, nope. Let's find one of my wins. What is something that I've done successfully? And instead you're going to be praising yourself for something, or finding the silver lining, right? And so that's what I see as your past life insight. And then finally, as your action strategy with the Queen of Cups, I love it being a queen because that's that nurturing side of the sitting in the power. So kings and queens, they sit in the power of the energy of their suit. They have mastered the energy of their suit, but the king is more the authoritarian. The queen is more the nurturing side. So this is you being in touch with your intuition, in touch with your emotions, and emotionally mature and grounded here. But this is also about you looking out for other people. So your action strategy forward isn't just part of it is going after your goals and the things that going after your goals in a way that aligns with your emotions, aligns with your intuition, trusting your intuition, but also that it's connected to your heart space. At the same time, though, it's not just about going after your goals just for how they're going to benefit you, but it's how it's going to benefit the people around you. So I love this. I love that as your path forward and as your action strategy. So now we are going to get into the oracle cards, and I'm first going to pull, and this is an abundance attractor oracle card. So part of that abundance mindset, and you have the universe has big plans for me, and it's time to claim them. So that is what you have as your abundance attractor for the month of September. Having the universe has big plans for you, claim them. And now we're going to look at a Magic of You oracle card. And you have solitude, alone but not lonely. So even when you are alone, it's, you enjoy your own company, really is what this is about, and that's a good thing. And it's about still being able to be alone and not feeling like you have to always have people around you to be happy. It's finding that inner happiness. And I think some of that shadow work is going to help you with that, Cancer, is finding that inner happiness. So I like that for you. And now I'm going to pull an angel number card. So let's see what number is for you for September. And you have 0000. And this says strength. Some of the keywords with it are obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, and experience. And the message here says there might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You've got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. And that is what you have for your angel number. And then finally, last but not least, your animals speak rune. And we have, what do we have for Cancer? Okay, we have oh, I have it upside down. It says migration. So time to move. I'm going to hold that up so you can see that. And so I get all of the messages here. I'm going to put on my glasses and I am going to read from the book because I want to make sure you get all the messages here. There's a lot of information. This is Animal Speak Runes by Ted Andrews. I love these runes. They're so much fun. I find they have really good messages. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so migration. So time to move. So time to make a move. Migration is most common among birds. While mammals may travel large territory for food, birds will migrate to an entirely different zone. Migratory animals teach us how to see what is ahead and how to make necessary movements in our life. Now is the time to make a move. The sustenance you need is no longer available where you are, personally or in business. It is time to look elsewhere for the fulfillment of your needs and wants. It can be difficult to make major moves and changes, but there are times when it becomes easier and we have greater protection when we do take action. This is one of those times. You are more than prepared. So take a leap, make your move. If you do not, you will find yourself becoming mirrored in the recurring muck of the past. The present is not going to change for the better in any significant way. Major moves and transitions in your life are never easy. They do involve work. Making a move now will require lots of work, but the rewards will be well worth it. And those are the messages that I have for you, Cancer. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you're notified when the October readings come out, as well as my weekly check-ins. Okay, I do post weekly as well, but that's on a pick a card is how you do those readings. And make sure you comment below. I would love to hear how this plays out for you, and have a fabulous month, Cancer. Take care.